You know, we love to celebrate the rebel, the one who tears down the old world. But have you ever stopped to think about what happens the morning after the revolution? Today, we're going to explore that shadowland between rebellion and what it means to truly create.
This quote, wow, it just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? It perfectly captures this tragic figure at the center of our story, the anti-hero. On the surface, he's won. He took on the old systems, the old gods, and came out on top. But if you look a little closer, you see he's not free at all. He's trapped, defined forever by the very rubble he created.
And that really gets to the heart of it all. I mean, it takes incredible courage to say no to the world, to be willing to tear it all down. But then what? What do you build in its place? What comes after the rebellion?
To really get this, we first need to take a walk through the kingdom our anti-hero has made for himself. And, well, it's a kingdom of ruins. A testament to his victory, sure, but also a monument to his biggest limitation.
See, here's the thing about the anti-hero's freedom. It's all about what he's against. He's free from oppression, free from tradition, free from a master. But what is he free for? There's no purpose, no direction. It's just an empty space, a void left behind after the fight is over.
Okay, so what's going on inside the mind of this character? We've got to dig into the psychological wiring that keeps him in this constant state of just saying no.
At the core of it, you often find this powerful defense mechanism. Think about it. The pressure to create a meaningful life totally from scratch, that's terrifying. So it's a lot easier for the anti-hero to slip into a victim narrative. It's a way to blame society or your family or the system for your own shortcomings, instead of facing that immense freedom of being responsible for your own life.
And the anti-hero is just a world away from those traditional heroes of old, right? The traditional hero had a clear moral compass, some divine mission. The anti-hero? He's all about self-interest, living and breathing in that murky moral gray area. He's not a perfect role model. He's more like a mirror, reflecting our own flaws and struggles right back at us. But listen, this isn't the end of the line. There is a way out of this desolate kingdom. And for that, we turn to a guide, the philosopher Zarathustra. He gives us this incredible roadmap for the evolution of the spirit, and it's called the Three Metamorphoses.
Zarathustra starts with these two powerful images. First, there's the camel. That's the spirit burdened by duty, carrying the heavy weight of every thou shalt, every you should. But then comes the lion, the spirit that rises up to destroy that dragon of tradition, roaring, I will.
So this framework breaks the journey into three key stages. We all pretty much start as the camel, right? We accept the values we're given. Then, to become our own person, we have to become the lion. We have to say that powerful, holy no to create freedom for ourselves. But, and this is the crucial part, there's one more stage, the child. This is the spirit who moves past rebellion and starts creating new values from a place of pure joy, a sacred yes.
And there it is, our anti-hero. He is the lion. Now don't get me wrong, this stage is absolutely essential. You need that powerful, destructive force to clear away all the old dead ideas. But the lion, with all its strength, can only destroy. It can clear the desert, but it has no idea how to plant a single seed. And this is where the lion stage starts to build toward that final, most profound transformation, the one that leaves the shadow behind and steps into the light. This is the creator. So how do you get out of the lion's empty desert of nihilism? The answer isn't more destruction. The answer to the desert is not more sand. The answer is the child, the spirit that can look at a barren landscape and imagine a garden.
And this spirit of the child, the creator, it's defined by these traits. It's a wheel rolling out of its own center, meaning it's self-propelled, independent. It's a first movement, an act of pure beginning. It requires a forgetting of old grudges, unlike our anti-hero, who's totally defined by them. This is how you invent your own truth and finally get that freedom for a purpose.
This is the creator's mantra. And it's not about just passively accepting your fate. No way. It's about looking back at your entire life, the good, the bad, the beautiful, the chaotic, and affirming all of it, as if you chose it yourself. It's the ultimate act of taking ownership of your own existence.
Okay, so let's bring these two figures together with one last, powerful metaphor to really nail down the difference between the rebel and the creator. The anti-hero is the storm. He's necessary, he's powerful, and he levels the old forest. But the creator is the sun that comes after the storm, gently coaxing new life from the soil. One finds their meaning in destroying lies, the other finds meaning in inventing their own truth.
And this is the ultimate alchemy of the spirit. It's the art of taking that heavy, dense lead of meaninglessness, that nihilism the lion leaves in its wake, and transforming it into the light, dancing gold of a life lived on your own terms.
Which, of course, brings us back to you. We all have a lion inside us, that necessary spirit of rebellion. But the journey doesn't end there. So the question I want to leave you with is this. Once you've cleared the ground, what new worlds will you create?